Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the finest Dawn of War Soulstorm cast aside of East Yorkshire, and today we have a 1v1 on Titanfall. Over in the Space Marine corner we have Rand Al4, and over in the Necron corner we have got Calvin Klein. Calvin Klein throwing down a neat row of plasma generators and throwing out quadruple Builder Scabs as well as triple Necron Warriors, whereas the Space Marine player is throwing out quadruple Scouts, a Servitor, and also building a Chapel Barracks. Now, just before the game properly gets underway, just thought I'd run an idea by you guys, and you can let me know if it makes sense or if it's a good idea. But on Monday, where this game is being uploaded, these two players have got quite a high MMR. So I'm thinking Mondays would be a good day to upload a high MMR game. Whereas on Tuesday, you might have noticed that the games are played by maybe players with less MMR. And I just think that just makes it a little bit more interesting. On the Mondays, you get to see quite high-level play, and on the Tuesdays you're able to see maybe how like more casual players play, and it just spices things up, I reckon. Along with the Wednesday where we have Dawn of War Pro, Friday where we have Unification, and on the Saturday I'm going to try and upload some more Blood Bowl because I've not been doing that for a while. I get it that the videos aren't nearly as popular as the Dawn of War, but I just like Blood Bowl and I think it's cool. But anyway, back into the game. So all the Scabs are out, Necron Warriors are on their way. The Scout Marines have gone out and are just capturing absolutely everything that they can, spreading as far and wide as humanly possible. No upgrades going on for them as of yet. We do have a Force Commander on his way out. And I do believe... I see that they're building the listening posts, not on the nearest and dearest, but on the fairest and farthest. Scarabs now starting to capture these strategic points as a Necron Warrior squad is out, getting one additional boy in his ranks. Servitor coming out and seeing what he can see over here. And the strategic point near the Necron's natural relic will be going down as well. We have some Builder Scabs coming out over this way. Going to decap this strategic point that the Scout Marines have captured. The Servitor was going to build a listening post on there, but deciding that there's other places where they can focus. These Scouts are going to chase these Builder Scabs away, however. Necron Warriors not reacting just yet. Scouts are going to have another go at capturing that strategic point. Scouts ready. Scouts over here are going to attempt to capture this relic. These Builder Scabs are going to see them, but they'll be powerless to stop them as they do not do any damage. Second squad of Necrons are out, and the third Necron squad has been cancelled. The Necron Lord is coming out to play. Oh, we've got some Marines coming out. And the Necron Warriors are on the move. Force Commander over here protecting these Scout Marines from any mischief. Scabs capturing the central critical location. And these Necron Warriors will soon find this unguarded listening post. There are some Marines on the way. One unit of Marines versus a unit of 6 and 5 Necron Warriors. Might not go all that well. Necrons are going to ignore them and just focus down on this listening post. Going to try and reduce the economy of the Space Marines quickly as possible. These Scouts are going to try and stop these Builder Scouts, but Builder Scouts can't do anything as the listening post has been built on that relic. Area secured. Necrons are going to... Oh, they were looking like they were going to turn towards the Space Marines, but deciding against it and then focusing down on this listening post. One Necron has fallen. We do have a Necron Lord teleporting in, going to be spanking these Space Marines. The second Space Marine squad has come out as well. Scouts ready. More Scouts over here, going to take care of these Builder Scabs. These Builder Scabs are going to fall down pretty quickly. Listening post has gone down. Necrons are now going to engage in close combat. Going to run in and slap these Space Marines. These Space Marines over here. 2 models, fairly low health. Necron Lord is doing his best. Necron Lord not taking all that much in the way of damage at the moment. Morale has been broken for these Space Marines and they are going to retreat. Force Commander and 2 units of Scouts are going to come around the side. Going to take care of this squad of Builder Scabs. Builder Scabs are going to narrowly avoid death, possibly. Yes, he does manage to do that after being pushed away by these Necron Warriors. This Necron Lord is going to carry on chasing these Space Marines, keeping them away from these boys as they want to capture this general area and keep the Space Marines out. Got some more Builder Scabs over here Going to try and prevent these Scout Marines from capturing this place again. Necron Warriors are going to focus down on this listening post once more. Victory countdown has begun. I do believe that will probably be for the Space Marine player. In fact, that is 1, and that is 2. Yeah, that is a victory countdown on the way for the Space Marine player.
6 minutes.
Scabs have been punted. Listening post is on its way out. Got a lot of Necrons over here. We've got 12 all in all. Soon to be 13. These boys are going to teleport away back into the base, where the Scouts have been doing some harassment. Second monolith has gone down, and more Necron Warriors are out to play. One whole squad of Scouts have been wiped. Necron Lord out here preventing a listening post from being built. And we've got 3 units of Scouts here, 2 Servitors. We've got a whole smorgasbord of Space Marines moving in. This Necron Warrior squad over here is going to be caught out of position a little bit on its own. We'll have to move back to prevent itself from being killed. 7 Marines all in all here. 7, that'll be now 14, 21 Space Marines. Look at that quick maths. Necron Warriors are on auto-replenish. They will fall down pretty quickly to the unrelenting bolt of fire of the Space Marines. Do have some flayed ones jumping around the back. They are immortal while they are spawning in that little animation of theirs. Now on auto-replenish, they will engage in combat over there. These Necron Warriors are going to kill these Servitors. And there is a lot of carnage and combat going on over here. Morale has been broken for this squad of Space Marines. Necron Lord has jumped straight back in. Force Commander only engaging in long-range combat at the moment, taking pot shots with his plasma pistol. These flayed ones doing an absolute number on these Space Marines. We do have a Forbidden Archive also being built for the Necrons. Necron Lord fairly low on health at the moment, but still a force to be reckoned with. Force Commander being engaged in close combat by these flayed ones. These Marines, good distance away. They are going to now start peppering these flayed ones. They have been stunned by a grenade from the Space Marines, and almost a squad wipe. Only 2 models left, 1 model on the verge, on the very cusp of death. One flayed one does look like he's getting up. And that will... Oh, and then we've got like a big explosion coming from the obelisk, breaking the morale of 1 Space Marine squad. Only got 1 model of significant health, and they are going to push back a bit and have some breathing room. Let's have a look at the bases really quick. We do have 5 plasma generators, tier 2 going for the Space Marine player, armory with target finders, some listening posts with shooty bits. These Necrons have been upgraded with some green shinies, increase their health and general badness. Lots of Space Marines going to go over here. Builder Scab thinking about potentially capping this, but the Necron Warriors will be pushed back by the unrelenting tide of the Emperor's Chosen dudes. Good amount of Necrons over here. Probably going to take on this listening post. Victory countdown has begun for someone. Oh, for the Space Marine player. They have managed to take down these Scabs over here, and they will be quick in taking down these Builder Scabs as well. It's unfortunate when they do lose a unit of Builder Scabs, because if they want to build another one, it does occupy some recruitment space in these monoliths. You have tier 2 going down for the Necron player. Listening post will go down, not in the quickest fashion mind you, but it will do its best. More Necron Warriors coming out from the auxiliary monolith, and these Space Marines are going to chunk down on this obelisk over here. Do have a lot of Space Marines over here engaging these Necrons, or should I say retreating from these Necrons. These Scabs have managed to prevent the victory countdown location thingy from going down, but they will fall themselves. Necron Lord using his Shroudy ability to keep himself alive for a little bit while he's engaging close combat. These Necron Warriors are going to take down this listening post, and the relic is being captured by the Scabs from over yonder. We do have this strategic point over here being decapped. Tier 2 has been finished, some Wraiths are coming out, which will help them with the capping and decapping. Well, just the decapping, I suppose. Necron Lord has been upgraded with his little Scarabby bits, which will help with his health regen, and I do believe that also takes away some range damage as well. John Cena Beam comes down, preventing a bit of fire, giving the Necrons time to move in. Necrons have managed to take care of this strategic point. Rhino Transport is on the field, will help these boys manoeuvring around and replying to any Necron nonsense. Very good in the way... Oh, we've got a chaplain also coming down. These Necrons are just going to focus down on this strategic point. Space Marine's now been upgraded with some heavy bolters. Necron Lord is not in a healthy situation. He will teleport away. Going to come over here and help this Necron unit take on this Space Marine squad over here. These Necrons are doing their best, and they will teleport away. That is a lot of firepower for them to deal with. To other Necrons teleporting away. These Space Marines being punted by the Lord. Very low on health now. Have to be careful where he falls. Well, when he dies, the next time that they recruit him, he will respawn where he dies. Land Speeder coming out. Going to do a fair amount of damage. We do have some shroudy bits going down, preventing any damage being taken by these boys. They will just sit here and regen some of their health. This Wraith is being done in by some scouts and land raiders. Land Speeder going to go over here and try and take care of this Wraith before it decaps its critical location. Servitor retreating. Probably retreating from... Ah, there we go. Lots of Necron nonsense over there.
At your command.
Scout Marine almost been wiped. And the Necrons are going to teleport away. Wraiths over here moving in. We do have some Space Marines moving into the base with their Rhino transport. But are going to be pushed away by these teleporting Necron warriors. Wraith going to move in. And these Space Marines can't quite decide who they want to shoot at. They're kind of fluttering between the two. Don't know whether this is some sort of pro strategy or some indecisiveness. But the sheer amount of heavy bolters will make quick work of these boys. Wraith does phase shift, becoming temporarily immortal. These boys are going to maneuver over here. Being pestered by this Land Raider. Necron Lord holding on for dear life. This obelisk has been upgraded with some lots of shooty bits. Got some immortals over here. Not great at taking down big boys like the Space Marines, but will take down rhinos. But oh dear, they are very fragile and will go down quick, sharpish. Some more Wraiths and some more warriors on the outlook. These Builder Scarabs just vibing, just chilling in the middle. John Cena Beam comes down. Necron Lord moving in, seeing what he can do. Manages to kill one model before they all jump into the Rhino Transport. Rhino Transport is nearly down. 96 health will manage to narrowly save itself. These boys do jump out. Rhino Transport will not be long for this world if it stays still. It does blow up. Necron Lord phase shifting, increasing its health regen. Getting back to a healthier colour. Land Speeder. 2 Land Speeders on the field at the moment. Providing supporting fire. A Chaplain is now on his way out. Going to see what he can do. Necron Warriors have had their morale broken. That will reduce their ability in rebuilding themselves when one falls. A grenade comes out from the Space Marines, stunning these Necron Warriors. Necron Lord managing to stay alive for so long. I'm very impressed with the amount of how close he's come to death and how he's survived. Almost squad white for these Necrons over here. They have only got 2 mauls left. John Cena Beam comes down. Necron Warriors engaging in close combat. Land Speeder's going to go over here and pester these Builder Scarabs. Some Ghost turrets and obelisks will prevent the Land Speeder from pushing in for too far. Plenty of Space Marines. And a lack of Necron Warriors. Force Commander has been upgraded with his Thunder Hammer, as you can see over yonder. Obelisk being taken down by this Land Speeder over here. Some Space Marines defending this listing post. Necron Lord will see what he can do. There's some Tomb Spiders, well, 1 Tomb Spider being built up. And the Rhino Transport, or the brand new Rhino Transport has come out. And they're going to start taking down these obelisks as well. What's going on the base at the moment? Got some Predators on the way. We do have a orbital relay being built. Wraiths are doing the best they can to harass. We do have a Tomb Spider coming out, being upgraded with a particle projector. Going to just basically collect all these dead people. Oh, I've got 2 out at the moment, so that will help keep the Necron numbers up and alive, as well as helping them rebuild any nonsense. There's some Terminators out, or on the way, should I say. Lots and lots of upgrades. Let's have a look at the economy. 154 and 66 of the Space Marines to the 112 of the Necrons. Some fire resource coming up for the Necrons as well. And look, with the sheer amount of bodies that are just littered around the base, they are able to rebuild their army as quick as they like. Space Marines just chilling, decapping and recapping these strategic points. Necron Lord coming out, seeing what he can do. Going to take on these Space Marines. Going to punch this dude far and far away. Heavy bottle turret is being built. Some builder scabs are coming out to see what they can see. Farah's fairly quickly, well, fairly quick moving infantry for the Necrons. Necron Lord going immortal again. Now I've got 3 Tomb Spiders out. The Space Marine player doesn't have much in the way of anti-vehicle at the moment, so they are going to find it difficult to take on these Space Marines. 3 particle projectors going to cut their way through the health of these Space Marines. The mobility has been reduced as the Rhino has been killed. Necron Lord still causing all sorts of mischief. Fire out here as well. Going to do what they do best, which is slicing and dicing. Tomb Spiders now collecting more of the dead. More Necron Warriors coming out round the side.
Position secure.
A replacement Rhino has been pushed out. And the Space Marines are going to jump in here and then try and maybe get out of Shit's Creek before these Immortals do take out the vehicle, which they do manage to do. Predator is now out. We'll be able to provide some supporting fire for these Space Marines, making quick work of these Necron Warriors, although Tomb Spiders are moving in. And as the battle goes on and things die, these Tomb Spiders will just pick up more boys and then build more units. Flayed ones are out as well from the warm embrace of Tomb Spiders. Double Terminators are coming in. This is some serious mischief for the Necrons to deal with. These boys are going to run straight in and smack around these Immortals. The Immortals, well, I imagine being, I think they're around about the same movement speed as the Assault Terminators, so they will not be able to escape for very long. Tomb Spider, well, one Tomb Spider almost been taken out. Predator having a good chunk of health missing, but it's still looking quite healthy. Second Predator coming out. These Assault Terminators on quick replenish, as well as these Terminators as well, also been upgraded with some Assault Cannons. Builder Scabs are going to decap and recap this strategic point over here. We now have a... oh, that's just sad. I thought it was a librarian for a second. Never mind. John Cena beam down here. Tomb Spider doing their best, going to engage in close combat. Oh, never mind. Just going to pick up some more boys. Send some more lads out onto the field. We do have a good massive Space Marines out here at the moment there. Supported by the Terminators. It is quite difficult to take down these Terminators. We've now got... oh, I do believe that there's... was it two separate Terminators? Or were they just teleporting? Yeah, they were just teleporting. Got a Librarian coming out. Farah's coming around the sides. Going to see if they can take care of any of these boys around the back. Focusing down on these Servitors. Although the Farahs are going down fairly quick, sharpish. One Tomb Spider has gone down. Another Tomb Spider will be dead as well. We do have some heavy destroyers out on the field. They will focus down on these Predators, I do believe.
3 minutes.
Assault Terminators trying to break down these Tomb Spiders as quickly as they can. Immortals moving in to get some clear shots at these Predators. Flayed ones, or the last of the flayed ones over here have gone down. Second unit flayed ones moving in on this side as well. We do have a Land Speeder Tempest joining the fray. And we've got some regular destroyers as well as heavy destroyers out. Tomb Spider still building up the boys. Heavy destroyer being pushed back. A sheer amount of ranged fire available to the Space Marines. Tomb Spider will want to move back a little bit. And it's just absolute pure chaos and kind of a consistent firefight between these two absolutely fantastic players. These flayed ones not going to survive for very long here, I'm afraid. But they do manage to draw the attention and draw the fire for a little bit while these guys do move forward or move into a better position. These Builder Scabs are going to try and repair this Tomb Spider. These Assault Terminator veterans are going to be... I mean, they're holding up. Even though they're quite unsupported at the moment from over here, they do manage to do a fair amount of bashing. This Tomb Spider being repaired still. What's going on at the bases really quickly. More flayed ones being built up. Just a constant surge of Marines and whatnot. And we do have some Grey Knights as well. Seeing the beams thrown down. Flayed ones moving in. These Necrons over here are going to try and focus down on these Assault Terminators. Got 3 Land Speeders over here. A couple of destroyers around the back of the Necrons. Tomb Spider moving in, building up some more boys. You have a unit of flayed ones as well. Again, trying to push into these Terminators around the front. But with these Marines round the back with their double heavy bolters, they are able to hold back any flayed one advance with just a sheer amount of bullets they're able to put on the field. Taking hold victory, nearly being counted down on, but there will be... Oh yeah, there we go, it's cancelled, just in the nick of time. Destroyer being doofered in. Calvin Klein has been kicked from the game. I do believe that means he has kind of surrendered in this. Or does that just mean he's been kicked from the game, as in... He's just surrendered. This does look like a surrender to me.
Suffer not the witch to live.
No, it's not a surrender. Oh no, there we go. That's a thing. Yeah, has been annihilated. That was a really weird. I've never seen a surrender like that. But anyway, my name's been Mr. Lanchak. Always a pleasure, never a chore, and I'll see you in a bit. Peace.